So yes, it's hard. It's hard to proclaim your love for someone when society does not accept it and the laws are not in place to protect that individual. With years of activists doing the kind of work they've done, there is a change. There is so much hope in spite of what's happening with the marriage hearings and all of that. You know, I think, and I feel sad saying this, is that there is so much of hatred, and it is not uncommon to hear even families want to do things like take their children for conversion therapy and finding it difficult to accept the sexuality of their child. HIV has this way of gripping your life, you know. It makes you look at life very differently. It makes you question your own understanding of rights, of discrimination. It makes you look at life very differently. I think when you have to work with HIV, whether you like it or not, you have to understand that it's very critical for us to be as inclusive as possible if we are committed to ensuring that this virus does not spread. Nothing has stopped me from doing what I wanted to do. So when it did, we made sure we made that space to make it happen. And sometimes it's just happened on its own. Audience perception has changed. If you remember, earlier, every time we saw a film in which a gay character was portrayed, they were portrayed in a way that would generate laughter or a way that looks down on them, right? Making fun of them. Yeah, listen up. There are some films which have been very good, I think, at least in normalizing. Then I remember seeing Aligarh, which was a very well done film. And the kind of research that went into it. I remember the filmmakers had come and spent a lot of time with us because I had gone to see Professor Siras. Initially, he had reached out and had gone to see him. And it was incredible how much time they spent trying to get the facts. So I think there has been a change from before. The right to marry also does is it gives you a lot of other rights. Because as a culture, there are no spaces for single people in this society. Marriage will make you do, and people marry. Why do they marry? They marry so that other rights also accrue to them. But also it's a way of showing you love and care about someone. You value, you make a commitment, all of that, right? Because as it is, being a lesbian in our society, or anything to do with women's sexuality is so problematic. And lesbians are always at the bottom end of the totem pole, I feel. Of course, there's a reason for this, right? We're living in a highly patriarchal society. And when a woman says that she wants to live the rest of her life with another woman, she doesn't need a man. That's what she's saying when she says, I'm a lesbian, right? A woman can tolerate that. So of course, it's really hard if you're a lesbian. So how will someone come out? How are they going to do it? Yes, there are many who find the courage to do it, but there are many who can't. We have to be really careful in learning not to judge those who cannot come out. On what basis are we denying a section of our citizens a bunch of rights that our constitution says everyone should have? So on what basis are those rights being denied to citizens of this country? The constitution doesn't say that certain rights are granted to our citizens who are only heterosexuals. Yet, that's exactly what's happening. So, political or not, this is something that has to happen. And how can you call yourself a democracy? Is this a democratic way of living where you deny rights to your own citizens in this manner?